about my third day out here. We drove in that morning, met up at the gang box, went over our safety meeting.
First thing in the morning, we got what they call a pre-task. The foreman will read over the pre-task, tell them what they're going to do for today, and then the men sign off on it. They do that 3 times a day.
Everybody signed the sheet. We suited up to go to work. Inspected the harness, checked everything out. Good to go.
I mean, we go through CSA training, which is forge training. We go through wall bridges training. We go through Midwest training.
The procedure is anytime you're above 6 feet, you've got to be 100% tied up.
You're setting the iron, it's the most dangerous aspect, they say, and you're only as good as your partner. You need your partner needs you. We call it a marriage. You're married up there in the air. We had a tree of joists, which is 5 joists strung up. We set one at a time.
And we were connecting truss to truss with the joist.
The pieces came in backwards, so we were going to spin them.
We had a 6-foot choker that we put in the truss. The choker wasn't long enough. I took one too many steps and it pulled me off. And pulled me off. If I wasn't tied off, I wouldn't be here. They sent several lifts up to get me. My partner actually is the one that come across and got me first.
I immediately ran back to my basket and went and picked him up.
I sent out a call that we had an employee of what we call go in the hole.
They took my harness off. We put everything in the back of the general foreman's truck.
They took him onto the hospital, had him checked out, make sure that he had no injuries.
Once I heard the lanyard rip, it's got some stitching in it. Once I heard that rip, I knew everything was okay.
Everybody was going by the rules, and it ended up saving a life.
So it's definitely pretty important. If you're not tied off, you're not going to get another chance. Oh, I told my mom and dad about it. My daughter and my son. They were glad I was tied off. By following the safety procedures, it will save your life.
He's probably going to be more aware of where he's at on the steel because now he's going to stop and think about it. That'll be with him the rest of his life.
Even if you are tied off, the right way, even the best hands out there can go in the hole. You never know what could happen.
Don't get in a hurry. Paycheck don't do you any good if you're dead.